So Maria, as a beauty queen and pageant coach, what would be your top 5 tips?
You got it. And I think I've probably rewritten this a few times, I'm not going to lie, but I wanted it to be genuine. And I realized that these are probably the top 5 things that I give anyone. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. But the first one is to know your own why. And don't let anyone else tell you why you should be competing, because it might sound crazy, but not everybody wants to win. And not everybody is destined to win. Maybe your why is just that you want to get involved in your community. Maybe you want to make new friends. There is nothing wrong with that. There's no wrong reason, unless if it's, for bad reasons. But know your own why and follow this as your North Star, not this, because this isn't answers. This is more questions, and this is more, more things to just discover about yourself. But when you use your own why as your internal guiding compass, it'll never steer you wrong. And it's always going to be a learning moment and something to be remembered by. And oftentimes I see pageant gals get detoured because they don't know why they're competing, or they know their why, but then they start focusing on the shiny object at hand. So it's so important to me. A big reason, a big pillar of what I work with my gals on is to know your why, what that is for you. The second one is going to be focus on you. Look internally and do the inner work. I think it's really, really important to say that when I started off, I don't think that I was winning and doing well because I was a great pageant contestant. It makes me cringe looking back, to be honest with you. But I just really, again, like I said, I did a lot of internal work. I was figuring out myself. And then when I stumbled into pageantry, I didn't make it all about the pageant. I was focusing on me and how I was showing up. And if you're not aware of how to do this, or if you're doing it and it doesn't quite, feel aligned and connected with you, that's when you can hire someone for help or look for a mentor and for guidance in that way. Because at the end of the day, when the crown and sash comes off, you are the one that's sitting in that position. So you got to ask yourself who you are, how you think about different things, and make sure that you're nourishing yourself. And that's truly the best thing that you can do, because I always say, like, when you have that internal confidence, it's going to be something that no one can remove from you. And it's something that I'm really, really trying to promote moving forward as a way to prepare for the gals that either follow me or hear my messages. So that was number 2. Yes. The third one, which is kind of like the unwritten pageant rule that I'm really passionate about, is to have a platform. That is something that no one's going to tell you you need, but you just kind of need it. And this is going to be something that's going to help you so much when it comes to your pageant journey. And what a platform is essentially something that you stand for and that you stand by and represent, that is so deeply personal to you, but at the same time, it's not all about you. You can still support other things, but it just means that we all have this internal kind of mission of ours. And when you meet a gal who has a mission that she has so clearly well defined and she loves it, it brings her joy, it fills her cup, I don't want to be competing against that gal, because she's got something, like I said, that no one can take away from her. And it's something that she supports that's so much bigger than herself. And with that, pageantry is not just about you. It's about what you can do for others and what you can do when you wear this crown. So having a platform really helps identify that. It can really help guide you when you are a title holder or when you are competing. Always try to make it be about the platform and what you can do for others, and that will be really beneficial as well. Number 4, I'm going to peek at my notes right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is beautiful. Yes, because I'm sure all of the girls kind of go through and try and divvy out, okay, what's already been said. But I would say focus on compassion over critiques. We are in an industry that is focused on constant feedback, constant criticism, and just knowing, okay, what did I do wrong, and moving forward with that. And it's really important to take each step with compassion, because we can get so down and so hard on ourselves and be our biggest bullies and our biggest weaknesses. And if we don't move that out of the way, we're only going to be beating ourselves up. And it just breaks my heart to see. Always have compassion for yourself on your good days and on your bad days. And not only that, have compassion for others as well. When they do well, when they do poorly, everyone is doing their own thing. Everyone's trying to figure things out, and nobody's way is the right way. It's just important to, again, focus on yourself, but also have compassion for both yourself and others, whether it's, a good performance, a bad performance. Be very graceful and kind to yourself throughout each moment. So I say focus on compassion over critiques. I think I'm doing good with this time here. Okay. Number 5, and the most important one to leave off with, have fun. Have fun. And if it's none of these or all of these, my goodness, please do that for you. I cannot tell you, Regine, how many DMs I get of girls who are miserable, who are upset, who are in drama, who have titles, who are unfulfilled, who don't understand themselves. And it's heartbreaking because this industry is not supposed to expose all of the negativities in our life, but rather bring to light all of the opportunities that we can do. And you got to make it fun, because if it's not fun for you, and if you're worried about what this person's saying or what they're wearing, you're not going to want to do it, and you're not going to get all those flourishing benefits. And granted that this industry is not for everyone, but do things that are going to be aligned with you and your enjoyment. It's why I've had a blast the last few years. Even on my losing days, I've never been upset. Like, I can honestly say I've never been upset, just because I've been so enjoying the moment of just being able to be there, take on these opportunities, that it's been such a good time. So that's truly, if you can remember any of them, just have fun throughout the whole thing. And if you need help doing so, me and Regine can help you have some fun.
It's amazing. Those are 5 amazing tips, and this shows why you are such a great pageant coach.